In this lesson, I will explain to you the concepts of frequency distributions, and the learning objectives are raw data and organizing data, frequency distributions, categorical frequency distributions, and group frequency distributions. So first I will explain to you what is the meaning of raw data and what is the meaning of organizing data, right? So in this lesson, we will learn categorical frequency distribution, but the group frequency distributions I will explain to you in the next lesson. So first is the raw data and organizing data. Data collected in original form is called the raw data, right? Whatever data we obtain initially is called the raw data or primary data or source data. Or you can see that raw data refers to any data object that has not undergone through processing either manually or through computer software. And then is the frequency distribution. Initially, we obtain the raw data. On the basis of raw data, we cannot make any conclusion. Then we organize the raw data in a table form using classes and frequency. That is called the frequency distribution. So frequency distribution is the organization of raw data in a table using classes and frequencies. So I will explain to you in the next few slides the meaning of classes and frequencies as well. Or you can say an arrangement of statistical data that exhibits the frequency of occurrence of the values of a variable. So this is the example, and these numbers are just we have assumed in this example. This is not the real data. Ages of the 54 wealthiest people in the world, right? So the first one is 54, then 34, then 45 years, 56 years. So this is the raw data. We cannot make any conclusion. When we see these data, right, we cannot make any conclusions on the basis of this raw data. Then we use the frequency distributions. So this is the frequency distributions, and this is the class limit and frequency. So class limit, we will start from the class limit. What does it mean? See, he is the youngest person, 23 years of old. So we will start our class limit from 23 to 29. Then 30th to 36 years old people, second category. Third is 37 to 43 years. And there is no hard and fast rule that how many people or person you can include in this class limit. The width of this, see, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There are 7 people in this limit. 7 is here, 7 is here. So the width should be same. If you are taking 5, you can take 5. It's up to you, or 9 or 6 or whatever. But it is recommended that the width should be in odd number. So see, the width is 7, 7, 7, 7. Why? Because when we make a midpoint, always the integer will come instead of decimal. But this is not the hard and fast rule. It is just recommended. And all numbers should be included in the class limit, right? All numbers should be included. And the first is 23 to 29. So next should not start from 29 to 36. It is overlapping, right? Suppose if there are 2 people who has the 29 years, so where you will put, here or here? So 23 to 29, then 30 to 36, 37 to 43. And again in the next slide, I will explain you some more rules, how to set the class limit. And then is the tally sheet. Tally sheet, what does it mean? See, suppose first one is the 54 years of age. So we will see in which range it comes. Okay, he is here. So I will just make a one line here. Then is 34. 34 lies here, one line. 45. 45 lies here, one line. 56. 56 lies here, one more line here, right? So you have to make this is called the tally sheet. So see, the first range, there are 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if suppose another person belongs to the same range, another person has 24 years of age, so we will not make another line for the 5th one. For the fifth one, we will just cross these four numbers. This is called the tally sheet. But we will count 5, right? Then this is the frequency. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 people belong to the ages 23 to 29. 7, these are 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people belongs to the ages 30 to 36. 4 people, and then 10. See, 5 and 5, 10. 10 people belong to the ages 44 to 50 years of old, and so on. And when we will make the total, again the answer is 54, and this is 54. So on the basis of this table, you can conclude that there are 10 people, 10 wealthiest people whose ages are from 44 to 50 years of 50 years. Right? This is the raw data. We cannot make any conclusion. So frequency distribution, when we arrange the data in the form of table, yes, we conclude that 10 people belong to this range who are the wealthiest people. Now basic rules for the class limits, right? How to set the class limits? I told you there should be between 5 to 20 classes, but again, no hard and fast rule. The class width should be an odd number. This will guarantee that the class midpoints are integers instead of decimal. But this is again no hard and fast rule. The classes must be mutually exclusive. Now what does it mean? Mutually exclusive, I already told you. This means that no data value can fall into two different classes. The classes must be all inclusive or exhaustive. It means that all data values must be included. The classes must be continuous. There are no gaps in the frequency distribution. Classes that have no values in them must be included unless it is the first or the last class which are dropped. The classes must be in equal width. This is the important point, equal width. The exception here is the first or the last class. It is possible to have an below and above class. This is often used with the ages. So these are the basic rules how to set the class. Now there are two types of frequency distributions, and I told you that in this lesson we will discuss categorical frequency distributions, and in the next lesson I will explain to you the group frequency distributions. So first is the categorical frequency distributions. Nominal or ordinal level of data, right? So we have already discussed in detail the nominal or ordinal level in chapter number 1, but I will explain to you again. Nominal data means which we cannot make any ranking, just like the gender, male or female. You can write down female first or male second or male first. You can take the example of M and M colors, right? Red, blue, green. We cannot make any ranking, so this is the nominal. Ordinal data that can be placed in categories, just like the blood type. Some patients or some people have A, some B, some AB and O. So this is the category. So nominal or ordinal level data can be placed in the categorical frequency distribution. Or you can see a frequency distribution in which data is only nominal or ordinal is called the categorical frequency distributions. Right, so I will explain to you categorical frequency distribution with the help of an example. Suppose we have collected the blood sample of 30 patients. See, the first patient has A, then B, A, B, O, and so on. So this is the data, and this is the raw data. You cannot make any conclusion with the help of this raw data, right? First, we have to arrange this data in a table. So this is the class A, B, O, A, B. We have 4 classes. We have 4 categories. And then we made the tally sheet. Again, it is not necessary to make the tally sheet, but just for your explanation, I have made it here. A, first is A, so 1 line. And then is B, 1 line here, and so on. When after 4, you have to cross it. So this is complete one set. This is 5, not 4, 5, right? And then we will count. So 5, 6, 7. 7 patients have A group, 8 patients have B, 9, and so on. When you will make the total, so total are 30 patients and we have a sample of 30 patients as well. If you want to show you in the percentage, so this is 7 divided by 30 multiply by 100, so 23.333 patients have A group, 26.66% patients have B group, and 30%, 20% make a total, it is 100%. So on the basis of this organized data, you can say, or we conclude, more people have O blood type. So see, O has 9 here. So this is the raw data, and we have arranged this data in a table. So this is the categorical frequency distribution. So these are the categories, and only the nominal and ordinal level of data can come here under this category, categorical frequency distribution. So the same example I will show you in the Excel worksheet as well. So see here, I have already entered the same data, and these are the 4 groups A, B, ABO. Here we will count it. So what function you have to use? Go to the formula and then more function, then statistical, and count if. This one, count if function. And this dialog box will open. In the range, you have to select these 30 patients. And in the criteria, you have to write down in quotation first A. So see, 7 patients. I will show you one more time. More function, statistical, count if, range, you have to select this data, and here in quotation you have to write down second is B. So this is B, right? I did something wrong. So more function, statistical, count if, here in quotation or eight, and then we will find out for AB. So in the range you have to this, in quotation you have to write down AB, and the last one is O. In quotation you have to write down O. Right? When we will make the total, so again is 30. See, there were 30 patients, 7 has A group, 8 patients have B, 6 AB, and 9 O. So the same thing we did with the software which is called Excel. So I hope everything is clear, but still if you have any question, write down in the comment section. I will try my best to answer it. But please do not forget to subscribe my channel on YouTube, Sci My Academy, and thank you so much for watching it.